2017 was something that needed to end. But going into 2018, I had a lot of issues that I wanted to work out. At the beginning of 2018, there wasn't something that I was super pumped about. I was in college, but I didn't have a major. I was walking to work. And the reason why I was in college in the first place was to not just go to work. I wanted to do something else. So I was a bit directionless, and that reflected in my life outside of work. It pushed away friends of mine that I've been good friends with since high school. We don't even talk anymore. But all wasn't lost. While I did lose a lot of friends, and I didn't do a lot in my spare time, and it hurt. It still kind of hurts. 18 where I felt alone and lost and afraid to make decisions, but the people who stuck around are my foundation now, and they help me who I am. So I did have a lot of free time in 2018, and that came with obviously losing people, but it came with a lot of positive. It came with me being able to focus on myself, and I was finally able to get my driver's license. It was a week where I felt like it's like I put my foot down. I already had my permit, and I was like, I need to get this done. So I called a school. I went to school. We did like an hour and a half of just doing some on the site driving, where I would drive around and in a parking lot, and then I would drive around in the street, and then we take the actual test. And I left with my driver's license that day. I took the bus up there. I took the bus back. It was a real sense of accomplishment, especially for someone like me who felt like not having a car has held them back their entire life. But it wasn't the only big positive of 2018 for me. So while not only getting my driver's license, I was able to, within a month or two, have a coworker help me go and get a car, and that was great. It was a 2000 something Nissan Altima, and it was a garbage car. I used it for a couple months, and not ideal, boss. And it started breaking down pretty quickly within the year, but I was so it was a real momentum swinger. So not only was I able to get my driver's license, but I was also able to get a car within the next couple months. And 2018 was on a high note, but I was still trying to focus on school, and I was still directionless. And during the winter semester, it was the first time I ever got Dean's List, and to me that was a big deal. Not only was it a big deal because it's the Dean's List, but when I was in high school, I never got honor roll. I never got any sort of school accolades. Just to pass high school, I had to attend summer school because I still needed to retake some classes. School was never a big deal for me, so getting a Dean's List was a big fucking, and I'm really proud of it. And then following the spring semester, following these last couple months, I took a couple classes, and I took a class in communications, and it was everything that it felt like I wanted it to be. So I decided to pick communications as my major, and I'm officially passing community college, which means I'll be able to attend spring college this semester, and I'm really excited about that, and applying for a couple different schools, and we're going to see how that goes. But so, leading into 2019, I'll be a licensed driver, which is of something I never thought was going to happen. 2019, I'll be a licensed driver who will be applying for state colleges, and finally not be afraid to take some chances again. 2019 is going to be great. At least that's the hope. Anyway, thanks for listening.